3. Engage all threats on target.
The enemy holds the lead.
Maybe now.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock ticking.
Hey. Hey man, I know you hear me. Hey, you better get up and create something, big dog.
What's up, people? I want to talk to you guys about how we can make your footage more cinematic by using a few tricks. It doesn't have to be how you shoot it in log or any of that. I'm not even going to talk about that because that really doesn't matter. But if you have great audio, whether that be music or sound effects, you can make a really big difference. The video that was played at the beginning of this, if you didn't watch it, go ahead and click that and watch that, was heavy with sounds. And the sounds make a really big difference, whether that's the clicking of the PlayStation controller, whether that's the post laugh that was added, or the sound effect of somebody talking, or what else happened? There's a lot that happened in there. Whether that was the risers that happened, whether that was the thuds that happened, the SFX, I think that's what they call it. But those can make your footage feel more cinematic, whether that's trying to be scary, whether that's trying to be happy, energetic. Those things play a really big part in cinematic footage. And as far as music, music can help guide the tone of what you're trying to get across. You know, sometimes the viewer doesn't know whether to laugh or smile, but hence, if you add in music, you know, you can make things feel more happy. But hence, if you add in something a little bit more serious, it becomes more drama, more dramatic. But if you add in something that's, I don't know, maybe a little bit like that, it makes it feel more scary or tense. Music can really make a big difference. And those are things that I like to play with because I enjoy that side of it. And on the contrary, if you take music out of something, you can make something feel more serious or make it feel more bland. You know, if you had just a talking head in the YouTube video, it's gonna be like, bruh. Unless that person's really, really energetic and got you going, then that's different. But everybody doesn't have that tonality. I ain't got it, so y'all always gonna hear music on mine. Sounds can be something you expect to hear in the shot. Like if you're in New York City, you expect to hear car horns, you expect to hear people walking, talking, footsteps, you know, everything. From birds, maybe even rats, I don't know. But you expect to hear more than just your own footsteps and your own breathing because it's a crowded city and we know that. So if we don't hear that in the shot, then we're not gonna feel like we're in New York. That's just something to think about. Now, there are some things that I added in post, be it the lighter click that you heard at the beginning. I wanted to add that in post because I didn't want you to hear anything else but that click. Another thing that I added later in post was the risers.
Hey, you better get up and create something, big dog.
You know, those risers can help make things more dramatic, more tense, more suspenseful. And when you add that, you're guiding the viewer to understand that, oh snap, this is something that is crazy or something that's about to happen. Because sometimes the actor or the subject doesn't really know what's going on, but you as the viewer know that something is going on. So it helps build you up to understand that, oh snap, something is fixing to happen to this person or in this scene. So risers and those thuds and other sounds, they control that. Another decision that I made was for you to hear the sounds of the game, you know, the shooting, the the falling of me after I died on the game, the announcer on there.
Weapons free. Engage all threats on target.
You could hear the actual sound in the room because I wanted to make you feel like you were there, not just watching without hearing what's going on inside of the room, because that way it would have been like a disconnect. It would have been too far of, hey, I'm just looking from a distance, but I wanted to bring you into that room to where it felt like you were there. And those little things make a really big difference, because I still added in the risers and the music and all that to help guide the viewer to feel that way. So those are just things that can make your footage cinematic. Of course, there's a lot more that you can do, but this one's strictly about music and sound. So go ahead and give it a shot. So one more thing that I want to throw out there is the sounds that you heard in this video, majority of them came from a website called Audiio. Now, they did not sponsor this video, but there's a link in the description that if you click that, you will get 70% off of a yearly subscription. So just check that out. I think it's very worth it. I bought it myself, and give it a shot. You know, this was a test of whether or not I'm going to continue to rock with that website, and I think I just might, because they had a majority of the stuff that I could use. So if you need sounds and music, this is a good website to get it from. Go ahead and click the link. It's in the description. And I hope you guys found any kind of educational value or any value from this. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. We out.